be extra careful in this area. They're dead. And you must be Midon.
He doesn't speak.
So I've heard.
Chrysis did this
I thought he did this to himself.
to prove his loyalty to her.
Now, why would Chrysis want an elder priest to cut out his tongue?
Midon is a caring, generous man. He can only answer yes or no.
The Spartan woman was... They said she had a baby with her. Was it hers?
The baby was close to death when they arrived. Midon prayed for its life.
You saved the child. No.
He did everything he could, but the baby was badly wounded.
Did she tell you where she was going? Do all sanctuary priests take their servants to bed?
I am not his servant. We share a sacred bond.
Sacred. Right. I know why Chrysis made you cut out your tongue. The night my mater brought my brother here, you and your priests left him for dead. And Chrysis didn't like you telling the story.
That's not what happened!
What do you know? You're too young to have been there.
He told me the story many times before that witch stole his voice. He tried... I don't believe you. Dead. How can my baby be dead?
I don't know what to tell you. You were lucky he survived as long as he did. That fall was devastating.
My baby! My baby!
Listen, there's nothing we can do for you anymore. You'd best be on your way. Ray is here.
They're gone. They're both gone. He wept for that Spartan woman so far from home. Her baby barely recognizable, hardly breathing.
Tell me, please. I need to know.
Not even Apollo could save the child. Midon told me how the Spartan woman wept, held the baby.
Chrysis took the baby, didn't she? And she made you cut out your tongue to hide the truth. Where is Chrysis? I see. Chrysis possesses every tongue around here. Better stay hidden. Hippocrates, how's the patient?
I couldn't remember the proper steps for treatment, and you were gone so long.
Your notes were destroyed in a fire. These minstrels brought me here to help.
I went to see the priests first.
A worthy pursuit, though it cost this man his life. The payment we should seek is the preservation of life. A good doctor...
I have learned a lesson today. I will take some time and write...
Hippocrates, I'm sorry the patient died, but
Come with me. The importance of diet to maintaining one's health cannot be overstated.
What good can one apple really do?
Well, taken daily, they can keep the doctor, but to more serious matters. I know why you're here.
You remember?
I was young then. I didn't know how to help. I turned her away. But her look after, I swore to Apollo that I wouldn't turn away another patient. That I'd dedicate...
She would be happy to know that.
I know something that may help you find her. I swore I would never tell anyone.
Who's Dollops?
He was a priest who dedicated his life to helping orphans. It's possible he
I'll go see this man. That's the man Hippocrates mentioned. But he's hiding.
Go away!
Calm down. Hippocrates sent me.
The great doctor is concerned for my health?
Yes. And we need some information.
Tell him...
Kill you? He said you worked with orphans. That's why I'm here.
That was long ago. Now I'm just a farmer.
And I'm Amistios. If I stop this killer, will you speak with me?
I will.
Tell me what happened.
I was on my way home when a man dressed in black attacked me.
Are you hurt?
No.
Why would someone...
My neighbor thinks I'm bad luck.
There's a difference between insult...
I'm behind on my rent.
I'll find out.
It was my neighbor or my landlord who attacked me. But you can't
I'll be back when I figure... This knife has seen better days. Like something a poor farmer would use. I'm looking for...
I saw it happen. His face was covered, but I'm sure it was our landlord.
Thanks for This armor is broken, but it was valuable. If it belonged to the attacker, he's either wealthy or very lucky. Did you see someone attack Dollops?
Yes. It was terrible.
Who did it? Thanks for letting me know. Did you see someone
Yes. It was terrible.
Who did it?
I couldn't see clearly, but I think it was that bull-headed neighbor of his.
Thanks for letting me... This black cloth is fine enough for a king. Would do well as a mask, too.
Mistios!
I know who did...
What do you think?
It was your landlord.
Of course.
I'll take care of him.
Be careful.
Let's go, Phobos. Steady.
Πάψε ό,τι πεις.
I should try to stay out of sight. You're the one.
I know.
For what?
You remember the oracle you talked to at Delphi? She's my cousin.
I wasn't sure what happened to her when I left Delphi. I'm glad to know she's all right.
As am I. But the cult of Cosmos is searching everywhere for her. I need you.
What do you have in mind?
My neighbor recognized her and is blackmailing us, saying if I don't give him all my earnings, he'll...
And you need me.
Yes,
I'll handle.
he'll be...
Leave it to me. Now, my payment. Your landlord is dead. He was a lot more.
He was one of those, please. You wanted to know.
Hippocrates said you...
I did.
So she did.
In the woods near the sanctuary of Asclepios.
Where do you think Chris...
Can't be sure. But she used to pray at the altar of Apollo.
How did you...
I didn't have a choice.
Chrysis kept you a secret.
My birth brought shame to her.
What was Chrysis doing?
She would take the children and teach them terrible...
At a secret meeting in Delphi, I overheard Chrysis mention a great warrior.
So she did see the oracle. Yes. Chrysis...
You have done your duty.
Hush, my child. May Ira bless our sacred family.
So Chrysis is the key to finding my mother. I must find this altar of Apollo Maleatas. There's the altar of Apollo Maleatas. There's the statue of Apollo and the altar. Chrysis. A warning. Must be getting close. All you cultists will die here.
Hey, move, you!
Killing seems to run in your bloodline.
Don't you dare speak of my...
I still remember the night your mother brought me my child. The sad, pathetic thing, crying in the rain. Had I known then that Myrini had 2 children...
You speak of family, yet you sent cult puppets to silence your own son.
Dolop ceased being my son when he turned his back.
You mean turned his back?
The baby was destined to be mine.
You let my mother believe her?
But he was. Oh, how she wept when his little heart stopped beating. But then I took care of him.
What did you do?
I saved his... by teaching him to suffer. To know pain so well that he would learn to
You tortured him?
I taught him to survive. This world is cruel.
Where did...
That weakling crawled to the hills of Corinth. The monger was supposed to deliver her back to me, but she can't hide forever. She would...
I'll run my spear through...
Your mater was a weakling who whined to the gods like a pig on an altar.
This goes beyond my family. You and your cult are...
You talk of suffering, and yet you come drenched in blood and threaten...
My child!
This baby's yours?
He was dying. Chrysis had me bring...
Chrysis lit the temple on fire with...
Chrysis is a servant of Ira. She does
What needs to be done?
And you saved him. God's... Sleep now, sweet son.
I'm not sure saving that baby was the right thing to do. Chrysis's reign of terror must end. If what Chrysis said was true, Myrini believes my brother died long ago. I should have enough information now. I should head back to Athens to see Aspasia. I can't let Chrysis walk free. I'll kill that Malaka.
Χρειάζεται να αναπαύσεις, έχω. Ήθελες να το τούτο.
Calm down.
Raiders in the...
Did you say the forest?
They stole our food, our horse. They wanted to...
Laughing?
Yeah,
If your husband is facing the bandit,
please.
I will find your... Let's ride.
After you saved that child, I knew. Can't help but do that.
Chrysis? You killed this man just to set a trap?
It's an honor to give your life to... With him gone, I have room for one more on my council.
This stops now, Chrysis!
Very well. If you wish to be an agent of chaos, I could have joined me, messenger. We could save the world together. My child.
How is that possible? Oh, Zeus! You're mine now! Give up
You fucking snake! I will not stop until every last cultist has met my spear. You will be erased from history. I will erase you. This is for my mother and every family you destroyed.
Help me.
Hippocrates, it's good you're here.
Is it? Look around you. Athens is dying.
What do you think?
I don't know. What I do know is that it kills without this...
What's happening?
Leaking, postulant rashes, raging fever.
Is there nothing?
I try and ease this. The plague is spreading through the victims.
Your compassion?
Unfortunately, compassion...
We're only mortal.
I need help burning the bodies, Cassandra.
What fanatics?
The followers of Ares.
These followers... May you reach Hades safely. Athens is but a shade of what it was. Fire! Shit! Out! That's all of them.
Cassandra, you're back. Gotta run, sorry.
Wait! Where?
I'll be right back. See you at the Spasias.
Sometimes I think you are too much like me.
Friends, I know you're angry, and you have the right to be. Why do they hide in their houses and not quell the chaos that's come to Athens? I didn't expect
What do you think you're doing?
this. I will make Athens. We are Athenians. We settle our disputes. And the people must take action.
Aspasia.
Oh, Cassandra, you returned to Athens. What's left of Athens? The world we've built is crumbling.
It's bleak, but it hasn't killed you.
You're right. But everything Pericles has built is being destroyed. It's chaos.
I came to talk to you. I found out some things about my mother. Her name, her shape.
Cassandra, it's not the time. Pericles is dying. He won't see me. He won't let Hippocrates in his room.
The reason I came back to Athens was
Your mother will live to see tomorrow. My love won't live.
You've had many sunsets with him. I've spent all my nights...
Pericles needs treatment, and the gods know he won't let me in.
I could try.
If you do, I will make the time to talk.
It's worth a shot.
Aspasia, I lied. I told you.
It's Cassandra.
Yes. Come in. It's embarrassing. Someone so strong, seeing me like this.
You look healthy as ever.
Tell Aspasia that. She won't worry so much about me.
I brought your drugs.
Ah, yes. It's usually Phoebe who does the delivering. At least I'm alive. Though I can't say the same for my city.
It's a shadow of what it was.
Well, it will belong to Cleon now. He will have to lift it out of its sorry state. I wish to see it with my own eyes. Come to the balcony. Much has changed. I can't even stand up straight to look death in the eye.
You'll recover sooner if you let Hippocrates see you.
It's my time. The plague chooses no favorites. I fear I've failed Athens. Its people... Aspasia?
No, you haven't.
Ah, you're kind, but I've lost. Aspasia needs protection, as does Athens. I thought I gave enough to Athena, but it seems it isn't so. I should be out there, on the streets.
You'd be overtaken. There are mobs, and Cleon's doing nothing to calm them.
Thank the gods, Cleon won't see me like this. But that's all I can thank the gods for. They've turned on me.
It's not the gods' fault.
Athens' fate is decreed. All we can do now is wait.
You should go back inside. You need to rest.
Where I should be is in the Parthenon, my greatest legacy to Athens. We need the gods' blessing. But
Aspasia's right.
She often is, yes. I'll go inside.
I will. Pericles let me in.
Thank you.
Something wrong?
I expected Phoebe back by now.
I saw her in the crowds outside. Did you send her somewhere?
I had her go to Anastasios to see about a ferry. As soon as Pericles is strong enough, we're leaving Athens.
But now she's missing.
I'm sure she's all right.
Aspasia, there's a plague. You've seen...
Give her the credit she deserves. She's...
I told Pericles the cult is in...
The cult? I thought...
I'm going to look for her. Where is it?
It's across from the Odeon.
Here. This looks like the place. By the gods! What happened here? This was savage. Done to send a message. Deimos must be carrying through on his threat. I'm glad Phoebe wasn't here. Hopefully she's safe. Phoebe! No! Hey! Stop! Phoebe! Phoebe! No, 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 no. Ella. Earth, Mother of all, I greet you. Anyazu.
Cassandra! Are you all right?
I need to speak to Aspasia.
We must find Pericles first. He's missing.
I don't fucking care! Tell me where Aspasia is!
Cassandra!
I'm sorry, Phoebe.
Aspasia went to find Pericles at the Parthenon. She should... I think we'd better go with...
I agree,
Aspasia knew the danger, and she still sent you. I'm sorry, Phoebe. You didn't deserve this.
There you are, Cassandra. Quickly, Pericles may be inside. What's gotten into you?
Phoebe is dead. She's dead because you sent her to do your work!
No, it's not true. Phoebe wanted to go. She told me she would be all right.
And you believe that child?
You know Phoebe. She wouldn't have taken no for an answer. It was out of my hands.
Out of your hands? You sent her away! You could have protected her!
What I asked of her was needed to protect Pericles. She lived to help others, Cassandra. She lived to help you.
It's a tragedy. She should be here.
Of course she should. But you know the cost of living this life.
I do. But did Phoebe?
Aspasia, you're here.
Any sign of Pericles?
If he's here, he's inside praying. He refused to stay safe.
Things have gotten even worse.
Speak later and...
Go!
I'm going to destroy everything you ever created. Athens is mine.
Pericles!
Stay out of my way. Can't wait!
All is lost now.
He was a great man. But
we need to get her out of...
We'll take my ship. We have to leave.
Never. We have to move quickly.
Stay close, just in case.
Stop! Cleon has ordered that no one leave Athens. And he wants Aspasia brought to him.
I'm not going.
Leave!
Don't let them go! What are I'm on fucking fire!
No!
It's all clear now. Let's go.
we're going to stay, Cassandra.
What? Why?
My work is here. I can't leave the Athenians in the state they're in.
You don't need us to protect Aspasia. Leave Athens to us.
You saw what happened to Pericles.
If every dissenting voice disappears, the people... I have lived as an Athenian.
Then do something for me.
Of course.
Retrieve Phoebe's body. Give her a proper burial.
Everything she deserved.
Thank you.
Time to go, Cassandra.
And I expect to see you both again.
The farther we get from Athens, the quieter it grows. As though it's peaceful. But I know better.
I'm sorry, Aspasia. About Pericles.
You have no need to apologize.
It feels like I let everyone...
It's not your fault. There's no one to blame.
About Phoebe.
No, allow me. Phoebe was my responsibility.
No, I wanted to apologize.
Yet another murder.
I'll make each of them beg for mercy.
That time will come. For now,
I was hoping you would help me with...
Yes, of course.
Phoenicus. Her ship was called Siren...
Phoenicus. Yes, I know the name. Last anyone heard.
That...
Where to now, Commander?
Master! Slow the ship! Arrows at the ready! Loose spears!
We are flamed! Why not scorch your shit? They're firing arrows!
back already.
Thank you. Blood or change? Finicus must choose.
This artist's work is everywhere.
The work of a coward. If they meant...
You saw that crowd. Words are powerful.
This rebel obviously wants attention.
I had a similar thought.
Tell me where they are.
See the pigment of the paint. It's a rare color.
Is the rest of this...
More of the same. Death threats.
I know artists are sensitive, but...
The city thinks what...
I'll stop.
We cannot answer...
That's what you...
It is what she wants.
This came from whatever wrote this message. I'll take it to the art merchant. I have some things...
Go on.
I found these rock fragments.
That, my friend, is emery. Useful.
Emery? The rock...
It's mine for me, Rotsuna.
Thank you.
Maybe you'll buy...
There's some hair stuck in the paint. Maybe from the brush the artist used? I'd better ask Angelus. This color looks strange. I should ask the art merchant where the artist could have got it. I have some things to ask.
Go on.
This pigment is only used...
I do...
Just him? I found this hair stuck in the paint.
Many artists here on Naxos use what...
What animal is this hair?
It's too long to be a deer. I've heard that some thrill seekers...
Thank you.
Maybe you'll buy...
I won't be intimidated. Stock the barracks and double the patrols. If Paros is sending them, I want to know the moment they make landfall.
Yes, Archon.
But Archon, please,
Xerxes,
the merchants have...
I understand your concerns. But protecting the town and the quarries is what's most important. You may all go. The meeting is over. Cassandra. How? When I closed my eyes, I could still see you falling. I thought I had lost you. Alexios is alive. They have him, don't they? I rebuilt my life from ashes. Do you understand? And now you tell me you're alive. You're both alive. It's really you. It's not some trick of the gods. No, I found you. Your brother. We have to get him back. He's too far gone. I gave up on you both once. Never again.
What
How
have
did you...
I have a lot of questions.
I think we both do. But ask. I'll answer what I can.
I want to know about my real father.
How did you know?
I was told.
Nikolaos. You saw him.
In Megaris, yes.
Nikolaos was your father. He was the man who raised you. Until he took his Spartan duty too far.
He mentioned another. What can you tell me about him?
I always hoped you would never need to discover the truth. But there are things you need to...
What do you mean?
He sought me out before I knew your Nikolaos. I've not... What's wrong?
Soldiers from Paros just made landfall in the cove. A small
Malaka. Questions will have to wait.
I want to help.
I assume you can use...
Better than when you last saw me.
Good. Come.
Who is attacking?
Paros, across the bay. It seems Silanos has finally grown tired of sharing the marble trade.
Why now?
We've always had problems with Paros. I expected an attack, just not so soon.
I guess the time for talking is over.
Allies often forget their allegiances when opportunity beckons.
There's that artist. Found you. Why are you working with Sparta, given all that's happened?
Paros made an alliance with the Athenians, so they left me little choice.
You needed support.
A rivalry with Paros is one thing, but they turned it into a war. Their partnership with Athens was too much to weather for Naxos alone. There's always been a rivalry between the islands. After all, Naxos used to control Paros and Andros. And
now?
They think they deserve expansion. Their oligarch demands their wing, but we'll clip their wings before...
They don't know who they're up against.
You remind me of Nikolaos. You fight just like him.
I've never forgotten what you both taught.
I wanted you to be unstoppable.
What happened to you in Nargolis after that night?
I found your brother and rushed to a young doctor's apprentice, Hippocrates. I thought I'd lost you.
I spoke with him recently. That night...
I was heartbroken when the healers in Asclepios told me Alexios was dead.
But he did live.
They must have realized he was special.
We'll save him from the cult, Mother.
The cult is insidious. Once they have their claws in, they don't let go.
I found you, didn't I? I don't understand why the cult...
There are many reasons.
What did we ever do?
Now that we're reunited, it's more a question of...
They fear us.
Your ancestors have been a thorn in their side for generations. They've
If it's our family they fear, we'll
Many have tried to stop them and failed.
We are not those people. We're other... I know you left Sparta.
I couldn't stand by Nikolaos after what he did.
So why here?
I saw an opportunity to help people, to grow something. I was elected to rule and protect...
You've done some incredible...
It's not been without its difficulties, but...
It's a pity there aren't more... Let's continue this discussion somewhere this...
Ride with me.
Let's go. The island is beautiful.
It is. Sparta has nothing on Naxian beaches.
Sparta. All I remember is the bottom of Mount Taygetos.
When I brought you to the Pythia as a baby, she never said we would live a nightmare. She said you had such promise.
The Pythia can't predict everything. Your general acted quickly, raising the alarm.
Timo knows Paris is a threat. They make their business clear.
They can't be more clear than sending soldiers. There's no treaty?
Maybe there was, but it's long over. Now there's no mistaking them for anything but the enemy.
An enemy I could help you defeat.
We'll discuss that later. But I think you're right. Paros must be stopped. The temple's coming along, Evandros.
It will stay in ruins if we don't secure more donations. Soldiers can't get all the funds.
They can if you don't want the temple destroyed by our enemy. But I'll see what I can do.
It's a good deed restarting construction. Ligdamis was a great man who deserves reverence.
His battles against corruption and oligarchy are lessons we all should remember. I do intend to finish the temple.
Thank you, Phoenix.
What a strange day it has been.
But a good one.
I've certainly had work.
Me too.
You have grown into a remarkable woman.
Finding you has lessened it.
I'm glad. But I have wondered why the gods chose to...
I think they felt it was...
If we want to be truly united, we have to...
They are the source of all our pain.
I put that life behind me the moment I left Sparta. I have Naxos to...
Let me help you here. We can safeguard Naxos. Myrrine, the symposium is about to start.
By the gods. I'm sorry, my sweet. I forgot.
The symposium?
I need to show the people their leader is strong and sometimes the face we show to the world I will help you stop the cult. But before I can leave Naxos,
What do you need?
Paros has to be dealt with. We need to weaken their position. Once they're vulnerable...
What did you have in mind?
We must force the Paros fleet to engage us and destroy it.
Don't worry.
If you need me, I'll be at the symposium. Although, try to look less intimidating should you choose to pay me a visit.
Stay away from me. Clear out.
There you are.
Who's I?
Phoenix sent me.
You're here to kill me.
That's up to you.
Please, Mistios. Phoenix is a great leader. Tell her I said...
Then you're a gutless
I didn't know it would go this...
Tell me why you...
I was commissioned. A contract from soldiers. They have...
I would.
Mistios, I'm a poor artist. The Archon...
And look where it got.
I'll stop now.
You made a mistake.
I do, Mistios. I do. Here, my contract.
We're finished here.
You won't hear from me again.
Did you not hear what I said? These are their most skilled killers. You cannot...
I understand you perfectly. But I also need to be seen. The propagandist did his job well.
I've seen too many people die already.
Aspasia?
Cassandra! Read the room!
I'm interrupting. Please, continue your discussion. It sounds fascinating.
I've just come to tell your mother that the cult's elite forces...
And I've been telling Aspasia I need to appear in public to maintain the support of the citizens.
You want me to handle the...
Not only that. My people won't believe Paros is behind.
Of course.
Good. Be careful.
I know.
I'll get her out of here safe.
Where do your sources say I should start?
I'd try the caves under Mount Zas. The cultists are...
I don't think anyone sent to kill you is going to admit who the...
You're right. Physical proof is better.
Of course.
It doesn't matter where I got the information.
You should know by now.
Cave entrance. There and there. Best stay out of sight. Stamped with the seal of Paros. And a letter? It's some kind of code.
I know who they are.
Then you know the danger you're in.
The cult soldiers were paid with Rahmi from...
Well, I could take this to the Merchants Guild. Tell them it's the proof I promised. And tell them... Of course.
There was also this. I assume it's their orders.
I recognize this. It's an old...
You can read it?
This money isn't from Silanos.
That's not possible.
I can translate it for you, but these orders come from a
The Spartan nobility has all...
The cult is like water.
Sparta stands against corruption.
Sparta has changed since we were there. Corruption spreads everywhere, as Aspasia says, even to Sparta. They want...
I am still Spartan. And so are you.
Are you really?
I have responsibilities here. But then, yes. Paros must be stopped.
We will destroy your statues. We will burn down your temples, if that's what it takes to rid the world of rodents like you.
You're the only survivor?
They took prisoners.
What happened?
We came to talk.
What of your captain?
Took him.
If Paros...
They joked about... leverage.
I'll get...
Me.
There's Aeneas. He's in bad shape.
Off we go now.
They'll be on high alert here.
Sinistro po podraso. What is that?
Maybe one day I can return the favor.
Let's get out of here.
Daylight. Good.
Thank you, Miss Theos. I hope...
Remind her.
Something's wrong with Paros.
What did you see?
There were others.
A mask?
I couldn't tell who. Time to get off this godforsaken island.
You should tell Finica.
I'll report to her.
You may speak.
Ships from Paros have blockaded the hub.
God curse Silanos and his damned cult! Do they never tell them I'm on my way?
A blockade?
I've refused to pay tribute to Athens, and Paros is taking advantage of this. There goes our hope of
I can bring my ship around and...
Just you against an...
You're right.
Be safe.
Ready for departure!
Margaret! What happened on Naxos? Did you find your mother?
I found her, Varnavas.
Wonderful!
Light them up! Archers! We need you!
Forward! Watch out! Enemy fire imminent! Let's head to the east! What's now?
Ready! Clear! Rowers! Go!
Whereabouts? before they hit us!
To the fireball!
Enemy ship disabled!
Increase speed! Archers! Forward! Let's go! Fire!
It's a fire volley! That fire is going to weaken the ship! The wind took that one! Arrows incoming!
Keep up the speed! Get the fire! Throw spears! Archers! Get ready! Fire up! Faster! We're at full speed! Ready, go! Increase speed! Woo! Feel that wind! Harbor is clear. We need to move out before...
We're almost ready.
The ships are loading now.
Cassandra?
Is something wrong?
Besides the attacks on my island and the cult's meddling? No. But we must speak...
Whatever you need.
The cult must be stopped. When we return...
I'm used to it. We both are.
Here I know who I can and cannot trust. I would have said that about Sparta too, but this...
Did Aspasia find out which of the kings is...
For all we know, it's both. We must cleanse...
At least now...
Yes. For all... We will find him. Come see me when you're ready. Are you ready to sail?
Where to?
We're going to destroy the fleet.
I'm ready.
With your shield.
And now we strike a blow to the cult.
Ready to sail! Ready the ship for docking! In position for sailing! We're ready to dock!
Hell's all yours, Commander.
Let's move! Maximum speed! Shift the oars!
Careful strategy to handle all of them! Prepare for enemy fire! We're taking damage from that fire! Take cover! Come on! Watch for fire! Fire! Every second! Watch for arrows!
Arrows must be stopped.
Ready, arrows! They're ready to lose! Speed up! Arrows, cover yourself! sailing ahead. Look there! Salvage!
Rowing speed!
Naxos seems secure.
We have done great things together for its people.
But now, we must...
They are everywhere and nowhere.
We cut the heads off the beast, one at a...
Sparta.
Sparta?
I still have influence there, and allies. We can rally around our home.
It will be dangerous.
Don't you think it's time to...
Together.
I have only a few more things to do here.
As soon as you're ready.
I think there's some...
What?
You need to find your father.
Who is he?
He's a difficult man to describe. He's many things, but...
So you won't tell...
There are details only he can provide. I hope... You'll find what you need on the island of Thera. I'll see you in luck. May Poseidon keep you safe.
Safe journeys. Thera. The It should allow me to open the door.
You! Are you?
I am.
I am Xanthi, Magistrate of Pitana. I have, and my husband is away at war, and I have...
I can escort your son.
Good. He'll learn how to be a...
It will be my honor to...
You are an...
I don't pretend to know the thoughts of the god.
My youngest is a dreamer. His head is...
It's not an easy path.
He will find glory as a true... You'll find the Agogi camp southwest of here.
Hello, I'm Cassandra.
I am honored to meet you, Eagle Bearer. I can't wait to learn to fight like my brother. This way, Cassandra. The Agogi is up in the mountains, so we can train closer to Olympus. What's it like being a mercenary?
I do what I must to get by.
My brother said the same thing about being a man in Sparta. We learn to fight, to die for our family and our country. I can't wait.
You love your home, eh?
I do. We are strong and we are free. And any man would happily give his life for his city, his fellow soldiers, and his children.
So how many children do you have?
Oh, no, none. But when I'm older, I go to marry and have the strongest son.
Well then.
Do you know why a Spartan soldier can lose his helmet or spear without worry? But if he loses his shield, he's punished beyond all measure.
Tell me.
It is because a soldier needs his helmet and spear to defend only himself. But his shield is dearly important for the safety of his brothers and the whole battle line.
Stay on your guard!
Zeus, save me!
Stand your ground!
There's so much blood.
Life ends. Hot and messy. What of your brother?
Theodos? He's the best. He's amazing to watch in the games. He's fast and strong, and he can throw the javelin and discus farther than anyone.
Oh, yes?
I'm faster than anyone my age, but Theodos is like Heracles himself.
He sounds like a god made flesh.
He's my hero. He even sings like Orpheus. Do you want to hear me sing? Though Mother says I sing like a harpy.
No, that's okay. I'll be glad to meet him. Kere.
Makarios.
Yes, sir.
Quiet, boy. No questions. You'll...
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, Mistios.
A scrape or two.
Ha! Spoken like a true...
Let's give these kids a show.
You will need this!
Wow, what a battle!
Now that we know you can fight...
Oh? They should know enough to take...
Yes. But the word is full.
I can look for them. What were their last...
I had sent them to a lookout camp, where they were to survive.
What dangers did you...
The students learned to watch... The two students...
Theodos? Makari...
The same.
I'll look at the campsite and... Burned patch. Someone dropped a torch in surprise. A lost shield. That is a bad omen. Signs of battle. A body. He doesn't look much like Makarios or Xanthi. Must be the other boy. Trail. Someone ran towards the mountain heights. Could be Theodos. Move! Found him. Let's go.
don't want to be caught here.
We have a trespasser!
Gods, be good! Please untie me! You have my thanks, my gratitude, warrior. I was...
What's your name?
Theoros.
Your brother worships you.
Makarios. Has the time...
Yes. He only...
Curse all of Olympus. He is...
Will you be a Spartan and retrieve your shield and your place in the line?
If the gods are offended by my choices, they should never have put me in this skin.
We do what we must in this world, not what we...
I must leave Sparta then, or else die by slow suicide. Thank you for my life.
Phobos, away!
What do you have to... Magistrate Xanthi. Dead? In the face of danger, Theoros...
This is hard news. A blow...
Makarios has started his training at the Agoyi.
I have but one son now. There are several in the region who could benefit from your presence.
Give me their names.
The farm owner, Laniki.
Who is this farm owner?
Laniki runs the farm for her family.
What does it need?
Her daughter, Zoferas, is as wild and headstrong as an...
What should I know about Tami?
She has two precocious children who rule the roost in the Agora.
What can you tell me about...
Her husband is off training for war, and she's...
I'll find them and...
May the Dioscuri...
Oh, Ira and Aphrodite, Eagle Bearer, you bless this temple.
I'm not the problem. I'm a Spartan. You keep at home supervising farmers while I could be out in the world finding adventure.
An explorer, are you?
So you're the Eagle Bearer everyone's been talking about.
Could you please educate my daughter?
If both you and
The Eagle Bearer is right, Mater.
Spartan, you can call me cousin.
I suppose if the Eagle Bearer said...
Let's begin your training.
But Spartans never run. Only coward.
Strong legs mean you'll thrust your
And yours do seem very...
Let's race through the theater to the end.
Ποιος σου το προσθετεί.
Glad you could make it.
I'll get you next time.
Now we'll race horses. But not
horses? Why should I bother with those filthy beasts?
Horses are beasts of muscle and...
Well, when you put it that...
Let's race to the bridge south of...
Ah. Coming through! Move!
That's how you...
That was more speed.
How are my lessons so...
Not bad. But why did you decide to teach me anyway? Don't you have more excitement?
If no one taught, people would live alone in their...
I might like to get close.
Do you have a suggestion for our next...
There's a place I found in the southern hill.
I like the view already.
So, does that bird follow you everywhere?
Icaros? Yes, he likes to keep an eye on me. Are you jealous?
For Sparta! No!
Being watched? I don't either. Did Zeus give you any special powers? You know, Achilles got invulnerability, Heracles the strength of a god.
If you know the old stories, you know what Zeus is especially good at.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
Are you?
You answer my questions with such passion.
You might be right.
I thought we could continue with some more...
Well then, let's begin.
Thanks, Cassandra. You inspired me to train harder.
Magistrate Xanthi told me that...
Crop failure. It's as if Ares herself salted the earth.
How are the crops failing?
Blight. Few plants grow, and the ones that do are... You're a messenger.
I'll find out what's happening.
Oh, thank Zeus. My Elot.
I haven't seen other farms.
The grain grew in short. Maron claims the...
What makes you blame your Elotes for the...
They do not worship as...
So...
What else dictates our fate?
I'll go talk with you.
Mistios.
Here.
Sometimes crops fail. Could be dry soil, could be insects. It's a shame about the donkey.
How can I make clearing the ground?
The hoe I'm using is falling apart.
It's not like you're shackled to this patch of land.
Have you ever been beaten so hard you lose hearing in one of your ears?
Oh, of course.
Tilling isn't going...
Here you go.
You're all right for a stranger. Look, the water's tasted like a rusty blade.
Thank you. Mauled to death. May your journey across the Styx be a more peaceful end than this. Debris might be getting stuck in this net. Maybe the dead man was a fisherman. These don't look like the knife wounds of a man. I'll bet it's the metal from the armor giving the water a bad taste. The smell is going to linger on me. At least the river runs clear now. I heard that the crops haven't been producing this season.
Laniki expects more crops every year. The soil needs to rest.
So there could be nothing else causing crop shortage?
I didn't say that.
You know more than you...
My stomach aches and it's hard to
Where would I get?
The master keeps...
You can't get...
The master keeps all the medicine.
I'll go find some... Here you go. The herb...
Fresh is better for my stomach. But since the blight, the back patch of land is riddled with blight like I've only seen once before.
The back of the farm. It's a wonder anything grows in this field with all this mess crushing the plants. Tanners in Kefalonia use something that smells awful to make leather. It can't be good for the soil. The earth is stained here. That can't be good for the soil. It seems like fire is the only way to make sure of ending this blight. Tidy everything up around here. Now I'm beginning to understand Tefta's anger. The diseased crops have been burned, and the
Oh, you truly are...
You were so busy looking to the sky that you...
What? You dare? Xanthi said you are an agent of Zeus.
The poison in your fields is nothing compared... Sharp watch here.
shouldn't happen.
Me?
Words do you know, Justice? Your hair must have been woven by Athena. You're
strong enough to...
Strong enough to carry this basket to...
Oh. It'll be easy to...
Thank you so much.
What might I find?
He's an important...
What's in the basket?
What any man would need on the...
I'll help with your...
Τι συνέβη μόλις?
Οχληρών εστί.
Oh, this is heavy. What's in here? Bricks?
Βοήθησα.
Sunrise.
Misthios?
You are Kalybos? You're what?
Zevxo is a good woman.
Earthly pleasures? She made it sound like it was...
A deathly hangover, maybe.
Are you sure you want...
Oh, I must have misjudged.
I see your point. I never say no to...
I expected... Could someone pass my head?
Surely this is the after effects of the mushrooms.
It was just here when I woke up.
We offer it to the gods for safe passage across the sea.
once boasted to a friend that...
You live to fight another.
Please, thank my...
I don't know if I should thank...
Spread out and track her down.
You are the Eagle Bear.
Very kind of her.
So here's the thing. My children have
Where do I fit?
They've heard of the Eagle Bearer.
It's an Odric.
My children are waiting inside the depth.
I know the story.
Do not fear. If you...
Good to know. Hello, I'm...
The Eagle Bearer. Are you going to tell us a story today?
Yes, that's me. Let us sing with the voice of the goddess. Acrisios, the king of Argos, was not...
Ooh, what?
The oracle said Acrisios would be killed by his grandson.
Ooh.
However, mighty Zeus saw the girl and fell in love with her.
I knew it.
King Acrisios couldn't kill the boy for fear of...
How horrid.
Perseus and his mother Danae were rescued.
Lucky them.
Maybe. Perseus learned to...
I can do all those things.
Good for you.
Except sweet. Or be just.
Hush. Now.
He's scarp.
The cruel king of Seriphos, Dictys' brother. Dictys couldn't stop his brother.
I will keep this.
The cruel, stinky king became... Prove yourself a warrior and fetch me...
I knew it. I knew...
Polydectes told Perseus...
Ah!
Polydectes knew that...
That stinky...
But the evil king did not know. Perseus flew to Medusa's lair and used...
Yes!
Flying home, Perseus found the maiden and...
Take that, Ketos!
Perseus returned home to find King Polydectes relentlessly pursuing...
Yes!
That was not all. Hades appears.
Huh?
But Perseus...
Wait. It's supposed to be Hermes' sick. You're telling it...
in the end, Perseus wins. Zeus...
That was a great telling us. Maybe the best.
Aw.
I couldn't help overhearing the end of...
Thank you for aiding all of us in Pitana.
I help where I can.
A reward.
Lamb, you made it.
Poseidon might be...
And did you go to Thera?
Not yet.
You should. The answers to many of your questions...
For now...
I never imagined we'd
As much as I cursed this place for...
Sparta is our home.
Whatever happened to our old...
Nikolaos stayed after I left, but now that he's gone, I don't know.
Why don't we go find out?
Of course. But first, there's something I want to show you.
I need to stay hidden. matter how far I ran, I never could escape them.
I know. On Naxos, I could forget. It was as if I had locked Spartan in a box and tossed it to the bottom of the sea.
Did you put your memories of us in that box?
I want to. Ella. This is where I first...
Hesitation? Oh. How do you think I got this far?
We had to pry that spear from your hand while you slept.
I couldn't face Cerberus. Those children will be ripped to shreds.
Cassandra, wait! You mustn't interfere.
I can't stand here.
Help! I can't feel my legs! Mater?
I'm here.
I'm so cold.
The sea that will carry you.
I'm sorry I yelled at you.
Shh, shh, shh.
He died with honor.
His death was...
What are you doing here?
I was passing by when the wolves attacked.
She lies. She fought the wolves, clearly wanting glory for her.
You've interfered with Spartan law and lied about it. You should return.
Are you all right?
I couldn't just stand by.
The Agoye is what turns boys into men. And soldiers...
What good are they to anyone if they're...
Cassandra, please. This isn't Kefalonia, Naxos, or anywhere else.
Believe me, Mater. I know exactly what...
Come. Let's go home.
That training is ruthless.
Not ruthless. Effective. The best of those boys will become Cryptia, keepers of the peace and stalkers in the night.
Stalkers in the night?
There's a reason Sparta never changes. It has rules, and they are strict. Spartans rule Laconia, but most of its citizens are ilotas, enslaved peasants made to work the fields and mines.
Slaves? Why don't they revolt?
Spartan fields keep them fed, and Spartan warriors keep them safe.
I see.
Most of us make great sacrifices for country.
Most. Not all.
I never thought I'd find myself back in Sparta. It looks so peaceful, despite the war raging elsewhere.
The first?
As soon as you were old enough to hold us.
Nikolaos was a tough teacher.
He hid his pride from you. But every night...
As much as I hate him for what he did.
My heart broke that day.
Me too.
Do you remember the first time?
I was scared I'd break him.
Even then, you held him so tight, I thought you would scoot.
He turned out stronger than we thought.
The gods must be playing tricks on my...
Good to see you, Brasidas. It's been a long time.
That's not...
You look well, Brasidas.
The rumors were true.
Many we thought to be dead are...
When I heard the two of you came home...
We're in Sparta, but we're not home.
We want our house back, Brasidas.
Sparta claimed your estate after Nikolaos' disappearance. They're waiting for his adopted...
Stentor? What do we have to do to get...
You'll need to negotiate your Spartan citizenship with the...
Why not?
As happy as I am to see you, the kings won't be. Especially...
He can't still be mad.
You what? Tell us.
Spartan soldiers have been giving weapons to the Ilotes.
Why on earth would Sparta...
Ilotes greatly outnumber...
But you said...
All the more reason to deal with this quickly. You...
Where will I find...
They were last spotted in the Gorani mob.
So?
Spartans are loyal to their command.
And the weapons?
Destroy them. The Ilotes have caught...
So...
Find me in the...
And where will you be?
This is where I raised you. It's also where Leonidas raised me. I'm going to visit his tomb just beyond the...
I'll try.
Commander. There's some debris in the water. We should watch for enemy vessels out here. We've spotted some salvage!
This place is nice.
Ready yours! We've reached full speed! Prepare to dock!
There. That should work. Now, to try the door. Now, find what lies within. Why would my father be here? It's hot in here. I should watch my step. What is this place? Time to take a dive. This place is huge. Icaros! Traitor.
Greetings, Cassandra. Welcome to Atlantis.
Atlantis? Impossible. I thought it was just a myth.
There are many secrets in this world that are hidden behind myth and legend.
And who are you?
My name is Pythagoras. I'm your father.
Pythagoras? That doesn't make any sense. He died decades ago.
Yes, almost a century if memory serves. And yet, here I am, standing before you.
And Icarus is...
My oldest and dearest friend. I sent him to watch over you. And now, here you are.
I've traveled a long way.
You were not sent here for a family.
Why was I sent here? What's my role in...
There is knowledge in this place. In the wrong hands, its secrets could bring about... We cannot allow others to discover this place. We must find a way to...
I don't understand any of this. I'm a warrior, not a scholar.
We all have a purpose, Cassandra. Yours was to help me protect the secrets of Atlantis.
Why should I help you?
You endured what you had to in order to be strong.
I never asked for any of this.
Our destiny's a burden we must shoulder.
What would you have me do?
The answers I seek are behind these mech...
So, I need to find the artifacts.
I've collected information that hid... However, they are incredibly powerful.
I'll bring them back. But...
And I have answers. For now, though, take this. It's part of a key to access an artifact that is hidden in Viotia. I have...
Vera! We found Atlantis!
Atlantis? Let me check your vitals.
We've been searching for an Isu artifact with reality-bending powers.
Pythagoras was born around 570 BCE. That would make the man in that cave nearly 150 years old.
The staff of Hermes Trismegistus.
Mrs. San, you were right.
Thanks. Let's roll... I've reached the coordinates. The series of caves we detected should be right under me. My equipment's ready. Preparing to dive.
Layla, you have no idea what's down there. There could be sharks.
I prefer that to Templars.
We'll keep an eye out for Abstergo. Good luck, Layla.
Thanks. I'm heading down now. There has to be a way in. I'll find it. There! That must be the way in. Are you all still reading me? It's awfully quiet on comms.
We hear you, Layla.
Thanks. It's just so silent down here.
You're not alone, Layla. We're monitoring your progress. You're doing fine. Yeah, we're here if you need us.
Said there's something sitting at the desk.
Well, I don't have to be on a boat to be useful. I have loads of information on ancient Greece. Did you know that at Zakros, the Minoans built a graveyard so huge it was known as the Ravine of the Dead? Can we please not talk about death?
Elena, promise me that if I die down here, you'll rename this place the Caves of the Dead.
I'm on it. People!
I'm gonna miss the London loft. I really like the view.
Miss it? Why can't you go back?
Didn't you read Kyoshi's report? Abstergo's already swept through it. It's compromised.
No, I've been busy researching Theta. Kiyoshi, are you alright?
Of course. After clearing out the last of our gear, I observed the infiltration from a distance.
Did they pick up the present I left?
Yes, they found the USB key you dropped under the desk. Nice tactic.
No one at Abstergo will be stupid enough to stick that in a computer.
They don't have to. It's a shell holding one of my special RFID transmitters. Get it anywhere near a workstation, like, say, in the head of security's office, and boom.
Impressive.
All in a day's hack. Wow! It's more elaborate than I could have imagined. How did they build all this? What I want to pay for an Isu toolbox. This is different from Egypt. Some aesthetic elements in common, but... I should get out of this diving suit before I start exploring. It's real. I made it.
Layla to Al... Yes! By the god, how are you feeling? Any nausea from the pressure change?
No, I'm fine. Think, Layla, think. There must be... I'm re-entering the Animus. I need Cassandra to show me how...
These pieces fit together perfectly. This must be the key. I know there's not much.
I imagine you have many.
I have questions.
The sentimental and emotional connections form.
Why did you come here and leave my mother and...
I was never going to raise you. Our duty was to continue our...
You could have brought us...
And you would have been
If you've been here all these years...
We're both descendants of the people who built this place, just like you.
That's when you agree.
In a manner of speaking.
Why is the cult hunt...
It is our family's destiny to control the power.
So they want...
You have a destiny, my child, to destroy the cult.
They've tried to destroy... That's all I want. I want to know more about...
There isn't enough time for me to explain even a fraction.
You call it Atlantis?
I believe it was a city long ago. A place where beings of great knowledge and power lived before humankind. It was perhaps some kind of library.
Oh, this place is like a tomb.
This artifact, like your spear, possesses incredible power.
What have you been...
Everything. The first civilization's history, their culture.
Destiny is something...
They were gods.
I've heard enough. What do I do?
Just place them in their corresponding
I should go.
Yes, there is much to do.
Stay out of sight.